Hi there, I'm Nicole from Flow into Nature. This class is for you if you are new to yoga and you want to learn a bit more about how we use the spine in yoga postures. If you experience any kind of back pain or want to strengthen your spine, then this will really give you the foundations to help you get there. All right, to get started, we'll find a comfortable seat. You can sit cross-legged or on your legs. If this feels like too much on your hips, you can go ahead and place a pillow underneath your hips to help lift you up. We don't want to be rounding the spine, sitting behind the tailbone. So reach your heart forward, lengthen the spine, and sit in front of those sit bones. Close down your eyes, and we'll take a couple of calming breaths. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. One more. Inhale through the nose, breathing deep into the belly. Exhale, sigh it out. Now we'll begin to breathe in and out through the nose. Again, inhaling through the nose. Breathe deeply into the belly, filling it up like a nice big balloon. On the exhale, slowly bring your belly button in as you release all the air from your diaphragm. Inhale, breathing into the belly. Exhale, pull your belly button in and take a couple more on your own. You can blink open your eyes, and we're going to come to the back of the mat, preparing for child's pose. So bring your big toes to touch, your knees out nice and wide, and walk your arms forward, bringing your forehead onto the earth. You can relax your elbows, and again, take that belly breath, breathing in deeply. Exhale fully. On your next inhale, begin to walk your arms forward and let it go. This time, inhale, maybe your elbows begin to lift up off of the earth as you reach your arms forward. And on the exhale, sink your hips towards the earth. Finding length through the spine as we inhale, reaching the arms forward. And exhale, sinking the hips back, finding length all along the spine. A couple more breaths here. And just be aware of where your thoughts go in these moments of silence. Can you keep your focus on your breath, on your inhales, finding the length, and on your exhales, sinking your hips down. And the next inhale will come up into a tabletop position, bringing your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. Your hips are about shoulder width in distance. Press your hands into the earth and pull your arms towards each other, feeling your arms ignite. Pull in on your low belly and press the tops of your feet into the earth. Notice that in this simple position, we can fully activate our body here. Gaze straight down in front of you, finding a long spine. And inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Here we're in a neutral spine, and soon we're going to switch between extension and flexion. So on the inhale, drop your belly down and reach your heart forward. This is cow pose. This is an extension. We're extending through the spine here, reaching the sit bones up towards the sky. Press your hands into the earth and pull your heart forward and gaze up towards the sky. You'll feel a stretch underneath your chin from your heart space all the way up through the chin. Beautiful. Now we're going to exhale. Tuck your tailbone, rounding the spine this time. Press into the palms, pull your belly in, and bring your chin into your chest. Now we're flexing the spine here, getting a nice stretch. Really press your hands into the earth, pull your belly button in. This is cat pose. Inhale, cow. Once again, reach your sit bones up, chin up towards the sky. Press your palms down and pull your heart forward. Exhale, cat. Round the spine. Bring your chin into your chest. A couple more rounds of this. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, coming back to a neutral. Check in. Are you pressing into the ground with your arms, pressing your feet into the earth, and pulling your belly button in? Fully engaged here. Now we're going to practice a lateral side stretch. So bring your right hand directly underneath your nose. And we're going to come onto the right knee by tucking that right toes underneath to help give us support and extend the left foot out nice and long. Really press into the outside edge of your left foot and send your hips forward. We want the hips to be in one line and your shoulders as well, almost like you're in a toaster. So your hips, your butt, and your arms are within that toaster wall. So we want it to be nice and flat so that you don't get burnt. All right, reach your right arm, your left arm, no, right arm up towards the sky. And then you can reach it forward to start to get that lateral side stretch. Keep pressing your hips forward. And now press into the outside edge of your left foot and reach your arms forward, really getting a nice side body stretch here. You can either look down at your right hand or look up at your left hand, really reaching through the shoulder blade here, getting a nice side body stretch. Inhale. Exhale, stretch a little deeper. Inhale, we're going to come all the way up. Extend your arms out nice and long. On the exhale, reach the right arm up and over, getting a nice side stretch on the other side. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, stretch over once again. Inhale, both arms out to the side. Exhale, stretch the left arm up and over. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale, reach. Beautiful. Coming back to that neutral tabletop, both hands on the earth, the tops of the feet pressing down. Gaze straight down in front of you, pull in on the belly. Let's take a cleansing breath here. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Now we'll stretch the other side. So bring the left hand directly underneath your nose, tuck your left toes, and bring your knee directly behind you. Extend that right leg out nice and long, pressing into the outside edge of the foot. Notice you're going to need to push your hips forward here, coming into a nice long line. Extend your right arm up towards the sky. Again, shoulders in line, hips in line. It's like you're in that toaster. The only thing out of line might be your back foot that is bent. All right, inhale, reaching up. Exhale, extend your right arm forward. Inhale. Exhale, press the outside edge of your foot into the earth as you reach your arms forward. Again, gaze can come down to your hand or up, looking at the left hand, extending towards the front of the room. Inhale, coming all the way up, both arms out to the side. Exhale, stretching the other side, both shoulders forward, both hips forward. Inhale, coming back straight up. Exhale, reach. Inhale, extend both arms out to the side. Exhale, reach over with the left arm extension. Press into the outside edge of your right foot. Inhale. Exhale, reach. Wonderful. Bring both hands down, coming back to that neutral tabletop once again. Take a nice big cleansing breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Take a couple of breaths here. Notice how your body feels. If this is starting to feel like a lot on your knees, you can go ahead and place a blanket or roll up your mat to have a little extra cushion underneath your knees. We have just a couple more postures here. We're going to extend the right leg out nice and long and press into your arms, re-engaging, and lift your right foot up off of the ground, squaring both of your hips and pulling your belly button in. If you can find your balance, reach the left arm forward and then bend into your right knee, pulling it towards you. Extend the left arm towards your right foot that's bent. If it doesn't reach, that's okay. Just keep reaching them towards each other. One day they may reach. All right, pull your belly button in, having a straight spine here. And now what we're going to do is we're actually going to drop the belly, reach for the foot. If you grab it, great. If you don't, great. It doesn't matter. Just keep reaching for your foot and bring your chin up towards the sky, coming into a gentle back bend. Pressing your foot into the hand if you're able to grab it. If not, keep pressing your foot towards you, really engaging for 3, 2, and 1. Release. This may challenge your balance. If you have fallen out, that's okay. This is practice. It's a yoga practice. We're constantly practicing and improving. Some days it's easier to find balance than others, and it doesn't make the practice any better or worse if you're able to keep your balance. All that matters is that you're here trying, so that's amazing. All right, now we're going to come to the other side. Extend your left leg out long, find your base, press your arms into the earth, and extend the left foot up. Hips are square, and flex your left foot. Reach the right arm forward this time. Now bend your left knee Pull in your belly. Nice straight spine here. Extend the right arm out, back towards your foot, reaching towards each other. Now we're going to drop the belly and try to reach for the foot. If you can't reach, that's okay. Just keep flexing your foot towards your hand and reaching your hand towards your foot. If you've been able to grab onto your foot, press it into your hand and reach your hand and your foot towards the sky. Gaze up, gentle back bend. For 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and release. Bring both hands down, both knees down to the earth. Coming back to that cleansing breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Now we're going to bring the right knee underneath us. All right, so we want 2 right angles. The right knee directly over the left ankle, and then the left knee directly underneath the left hip. All right, so press your left foot into the earth, and we're going to take a twist here. And so this is the last action of moving the spine in every single direction, right? So we've already done our cats and our cows, and we have done our lateral side stretches as well as the back bend. So now we're going to come into a twist, and the twist comes above the belly button, and we're going to rotate just the shoulders, but the hips are going to stay square. So the hips are going to stay exactly forward, while just our shoulders are going to twist. And so we're in this position to help us keep our hips nice and forward. Bring your hands into your heart, and we're going to bring the left elbow onto the right knee and gaze up towards the sky. You don't want to be pressing your stomach onto your knees. Lift your stomach up off of the earth, off of your thigh, and gaze up towards the sky. Press your elbow into your knee and allow that to help you twist, gazing up towards the sky. Press your hands into each other deeply. And we want the hands to be about where your heart is. So twist, twist, and twist. We'll come back to center and switch out the legs. So the left knee directly above the left ankle, right hip directly above the right knee. Bring your hands to your heart once again. Inhale, stretch up, finding a nice long spine. And then bring the right elbow to the outside edge of the left knee. Gaze up and over your left shoulder. Pull your stomach in. That's going to help you find length. As you press your elbow into your knee, twisting forward, trying to get your hands to be at the center of your heart. Gazing up. Don't forget to breathe. Inhale. Exhale, twist a little deeper. And release. Great job. Now we're going to come into a downward facing dog. So press your hands into the earth, tuck your toes, and send your hips up and back. Here we really want to prioritize the spine. So it doesn't matter how straight your legs are. Bend into the knees as much as you need to be able to send your hips up towards the sky. Press into your hands and reach your shoulders all the way up. Notice how much length that gave me in my spine. Gaze is at the knees or at your belly button if possible. And press your chest towards your knees. Take a nice big inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Inhale, I want you to come onto your tippy toes and really send your hips all the way up towards the sky. On the exhale, try to keep your hips there as you melt your heels towards the earth. Keep bending into the knees as much as you need. Again, the priority here is finding length in the spine. We'll take 4 more breaths here. Really focus on your inhale and your exhale. So count to 4 in your head as you inhale and 4 in your head as you exhale. Keep pressing your hands into the earth. Send your hips up. Pull your belly in. Press your chest towards your knees. On your next inhale, gaze forward and walk forward. We're going to come into a forward fold. So keep your feet about hips width and distance. Again, bend into the knees a lot. We're really prioritizing the spine in this class. So we're going to grab onto your big toe with your peace fingers and your thumb. And so bend into your knees so much so that you can reach your thigh and your chest together. So your chest is resting on your thigh. Bring the weight into the balls of your feet and gaze down at the earth. Okay, so your weight is forward, bending into the knees, chest against the thighs. Inhale, straighten your spine. And on the exhale, folding forward, really prioritizing your chest and your thigh, keeping together. Bring the weight forward. And now you can, since your hands are here, you can pull yourself a little bit closer, lengthening the spine here. Keep gazing down. It's almost like you are cow-like with the spine, reaching your heart forward, taking out any roundness of the spine. We're lengthening the spine here. Take a couple more breaths. Pulling yourself closer, finding length in the low spine, in the middle spine, in the upper spine. Pull in your belly button. See how much more length that allows you. And go ahead and release. Good job. Plant your hands onto the earth. Extend your legs out nice and long. And we'll bring the knees, the chest, and the chin to the earth. Untuck your toes and slide forward, preparing for Cobra, Bhujangasana. So we're going to press the big toes into the earth, so much so that our knees lift up off of the ground. Squeeze your glutes and press your pelvis into the earth, pressing your belly button down. Your hands are directly underneath your shoulders, elbows are pulling in. Take a nice big inhale to prepare. On the exhale, lift your eyes, your nose, your chin, and your chest up towards the sky. Keep your legs nice and long. Press your hands into the earth. Pull your hands towards you as you reach your heart forward. Feel your spine ignite. This is a great way to begin building strength in your back. It's nice and safe, and soon you'll have a nice, strong spine. We'll hold for just a couple more breaths. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. One more. Inhale. Exhale, release. Bring your left ear onto the earth. Bring your hands by your side, palms face up, and let your heels drop to the side. Take a couple of cleansing breaths here. Notice how your body feels. Notice any thoughts that arise. And just take a nice big inhale. Exhale, let them go. Now we're going to flip over like a pancake, preparing for bridge pose. So bring your feet very close to your butt, and you should be able to reach your heels with your fingertips. Your feet are about hips width in distance, and we're going to press the feet into the ground a lot. Take a nice big inhale. And on the exhale, begin to lift your hips up towards the sky, reaching your chest towards your chin. Squeeze your glutes a lot here and squeeze your inner thighs towards each other. Again, this is going to help us build a strength in the legs and in our low spine. Keep reaching forward with the chest, and slowly we'll release one vertebrae at a time. Nice and slow. Bring your knees into your chest and press your whole spine into the earth. Pull your belly button in to help really press into the ground, lengthening the spine. Inhale. Exhale, pull your belly button in. Cactus your arms by bending your elbows and placing them onto the earth. We're going to take a supine twist. So just one more twist. Drop your knees over towards the left side, and your gaze can come over towards the right. And take a couple of big breaths here, extending your exhale. If you'd like to, you can just sigh it out. And I invite you to think of something that you're grateful for today. You can close your eyes. On your next inhale, we'll come back to center. Give yourself a nice little hug, pressing your spine into the earth. Again, cactus your arms, drop the knees over towards the right, gaze over towards the left. Take a nice big inhale. The long exhale, sigh it out. You can close down your eyes. Come back to center. Give yourself a nice little hug. And we'll prepare for Shavasana. Extend your legs out nice and long. Let your feet splay out to the side, palms face up by your hips. Gently tuck your shoulders underneath. Close your eyes. Inhale through the nose, fill up the belly. Big exhale, let it all go. There's nothing left to do except find stillness in your body, stillness in your mind. Any urges to itch or twitch, try to just breathe through them, letting them go. Any thoughts that arise, let them pass by like light clouds. If you need to, just come back to the breath, watching it fall in and out as you relax and melt into the earth, feeling completely supported, relaxing the body, loosen the jaw, the space between the eyebrows, relax your shoulders and your hips, release your ankles and your wrists, let go of your fingers and your toes. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Gently rock your chin side to side. Begin to wake up the body. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Roll out your wrists and your ankles. I'll take a nice big morning stretch, reaching your arms up overhead, big toes to touch, lifting the low spine up off the mat. Mm. Bring your knees into your chest and rock onto your favorite side using your bicep as a pillow. If you'd like to, you can set an intention for the rest of your day. Or say any gratitudes that you might have. I always like to thank Mother Earth for all that she provides. When you're ready, we can meet in a comfortable seat just as we started. And we'll close out class with a community breath and an om. Bring your hands to your heart. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. We'll take an inhale to prepare for our om. Inhale. Oh. Thank you so much for joining me in class today. Thank yourself for joining and for taking this time to stretch your body, move your body, and really focus on yourself. I hope to see you again very soon. Once again, I'm Nicole from Flow into Nature. Thanks for being here.